Yes, we are live. Welcome to the
Wow.
SLOB Show. How about that, Roker?
Oh, I love this.
He said.
I love this camera work by Al Qaeda.
He said this is like an ISIS
It,
beheading
it
video.
does look like it's about to be like I'm sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair, and there's
if
going
you're
to be.
looking at the camera on your phone,
I
Roker,
am looking at
it's
it.
on a delay.
I understand that, but it's like I bet that it's it's me sitting in a chair with two people in masks sitting behind me with machine guns. There it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
You got to turn the volume down.
I
there,
know.
son.
I thought the volume was down.
Yeah. What are you new?
There you go.
What are you new to this whole thing?
There you go. Sorry about that.
So let's kick it off with this because I saw that you posted last night that you saw the new Star Wars movie.
I did.
At like midnight or something.
Yeah, it was supposed to be midnight, but BPT, which is Black People's Time, so it started at about 12:45. I got to bed at like 4:30 this morning.
Yeah. How was it? No spoilers. Please.
No spoilers. Here's how I look at it. Did you see the James Bond movie Skyfall?
I've never seen any James Bond movies.
Okay. Skyfall was a great James Bond movie a couple of movies ago where the whole premise was, oh, we're old dog. We're getting too old for this game.
Yeah.
Well, we need to start doing stuff old school instead of doing it all newfangled.
Yeah.
And so there were all these old references to old James Bond movies, okay?
Uh-huh.
Which I got because I knew the references.
Oh, by the way, hang on. Does the audio sound loud and clear if you're watching this? Anyone watching this, is the audio good?
The Homeland Security is watching this. I think that's about it. Like,
oh my God!
Yeah. Abe Kanan, that terrorist from Chicago's back on.
With the black guy.
We've been monitoring him.
We saw a really shady-looking guy.
He's going live again.
Yeah.
So I got all those old references.
Is the audio good? Just want to verify that. Everyone's good?
Well, they'll let us know.
Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming the audio's good. All right, go ahead, sorry.
So I knew all those old references in Skyfall, which made Skyfall that much better for me. I'm assuming there are a whole bunch of references in this Star Wars movie that I just don't get.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm not qualified to tell you if it was a great movie or not, because there may be 50 references in this movie that just went right over my head that I never got, that a Star Wars fanatic is going to be like, that was awesome. As a movie, I kind of got the idea of what was going to happen in the movie from the scroll. You know how the scroll, the famous Star Wars scroll at the beginning of the movie?
Where it like pretty much tells you what's going to happen?
The first line of the scroll made me think, okay, I have an idea of what I'm going to see here. So that when I saw those things, they weren't surprises to me.
Yeah. Was the movie good?
My wife goes, I didn't know Billy D. Williams was going to be in it.
Oh, spoiler. Spoiler alert.
I'm like, he's in the trailer.
Spoiler.
No, he's in the trailer.
I know, but I don't want any spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. He's in the trailer.
I read a spoiler.
He's in the trailer.
Hang on. Open a text message and give me your phone so I can type something to you. Tell me if this is true. I don't want to see this is how good I am. I'm not willing to spoil things for anyone else.
I didn't spoil anything.
Okay,
he's in the trailer.
Is there a phone anywhere here? Hang on. Let me just write something. Let me ask you.
You're texting me?
Just give me your phone. Whatever. I'm just going to okay, to Abe, whatever.
Don't swipe left.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me. No.
No, okay.
Not that I could tell.
Okay, because
I thought that might happen, but not that I could tell.
Okay, because on my Indianapolis show, someone said that is in it. And I'm like, no spoilers.
No, that is not in it unless the voice is in it, but I did not see that character in it. Okay?
But I think that character is actually dead.
I wouldn't know, because those three middle movies were awful.
Yeah. Horrible.
As a matter of fact, I didn't even see I remember we had to go to the midnight showing of that first
The Phantom Menace.
Yes.
That's the lowest reviewed Star Wars movie.
It was awful.
Until this movie, which is actually lower reviewed.
And then that was so bad, I didn't even see the other two movies.
You did.
Those other two, so like episode 2 and 3.
Revenge of the Sith was good. That's the one where he turns into Darth Vader.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this movie. I mean, who do you know is in the movie? You know, I'm not spoiling anything by...
Well, all the characters that I hate are in it.
You know that Princess Leia is in the movie.
What? Spoiler!
It's in the trailer!
No, I'm joking. No,
it's in the trailer.
I knew she... And you know what? Okay, so here's what's messed up.
And I will say this. I thought this was cool. Carrie Fisher gets top billing.
Okay, another spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
Why can't you just relax with the spoilers? Like
That's not a spoiler. Trust me, it's not a spoiler. I'm just saying.
How did they? She was dead. So how did they put her in the movie?
It's just old clips. I mean, it's just, extra footage that they have filmed from the other movie.
So it's just
extra dialogue that she had done from the other movie that you can impose that with her talking to somebody.
She sucks in the movie, I think. In the first two of this new trilogy.
Well, I think she was already dead for the second one. I mean,
no, she died after they filmed the second one.
After they filmed the second one, right? She was dead when the second one came out.
She was in Rogue One. Remember?
I didn't see Rogue One.
So Rogue One, Darth Vader's in it.
Oh, spoiler!
The Rogue One came out like 7 years ago.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is the Death Star blew up or something.
No, but Rogue One came out like a long time ago, but that had Darth Vader, and at the end of the movie,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
You're gonna watch Rogue One now?
I might. I have Netflix. Nothing's on.
Rogue One takes place like after. What is it? After, is it before? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Let's talk about why I brought this up, because this is the SLOB
Yes.
Show.
Okay. You're gonna bring this around to food.
See this
somehow?
sign?
Yes. Are you gonna tell me that you got a Star Wars meal
what do you think of this
from
SLOB
Burger
Show
King?
sign? What about the SLOB Show sign?
I think that I haven't been to a Kinko's in a long time, but
no, that's Canvas wall art.
Abe is at Kinko's at 3 a.m.
No. This is from Canvas wall art, where you like get. It's canvas. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Very, very nice.
Gorgeous.
Very gorgeous.
It looks even better on camera if you look at it on your phone.
Gorgeous.
Anyways, when you go to a movie,
yes,
do you bring your own food? That's the first question.
I used to when I was a kid. When my dad and I, after my mom and my dad were separated and divorced, and my dad would come over and take me out to movies when I was, 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
There was this like fake White Castle. It was like a ripoff of White Castle on State Street.
Like really trashy sliders.
It was, it was called like, I don't know what it was called. It was like Crispy Castle or something like that. Or, I don't know. It was like, and so we would go in there and get the sliders and put them in our pockets, and then go into the movie theater with them. In
your pockets?
Yeah.
You could just bring stuff right in now.
Well, this wasn't the case back then. So we were bringing in.
So you smelled great when you got home, right?
Smelled like sliders that weren't from White Castle, generic sliders. So this special midnight showing that we went to, the concession stand wasn't open.
Yeah.
With the exception of just like pop and stuff.
Yeah.
And people were like, the guy sitting in front of me with his girlfriend, he left for 20 minutes, went to CVS, came back with Doritos, a 2-liter, a big thing of gummy bears. He came in with like a bag of food.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I wish I had known.
Well,
we could have stopped at Walgreens on the way over.
Let me tell you this. So I went to see The Irishman in the theaters. So when you saw the new Star Wars movie, what did you pay, like $75 to get your normal feeding?
Free.
For food?
Oh no, I didn't. No,
You didn't get like popcorn, hot dogs?
No, the only thing that was open,
caps.
the only thing that was open was I got clear and icy and nachos.
Okay, so what was that? Like 20? Was that like $25 or something?
$12.50.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, check this out. So I saw The Irishman.
Yes.
I went to Potbelly. You know they have large sandwiches now at Potbelly.
I did not know that.
You know they've been doing that for like 10 years.
I sent my wife to Potbelly last week, and she came. I'm like, this is it. This is the size of the sandwiches.
They're called
like,
bigs.
This is it. But okay,
I'm pretty sure when we were still working in the merchandise mart the first time they had big sandwiches. Was that 2006?
I'm probably did. Well, that's when we left. It was 2006. I was there 1998, 21 years ago.
Yeah. Well, so they have big sandwiches now. So I got a sub, chips, a drink, I think a cookie, all kinds of stuff.
So were you pulling these sandwiches out of
I just brought them in a bag.
Your pocket like the guy who's carrying the machine gun in the box of roses and shit? Yeah. It's like you pull out this big, huge thing of French bread. It's a big sandwich.
No, so I bring it in a bag, right?
Okay.
And I'm eating it. All these people are coming in with their shitty, like, pretzel, whatever bullshit they sell at the theater for like $17. Shit.
Very expensive.
I spent like $9 for a gourmet deal.
Right.
You know, Potbelly sandwich, chips, and a drink.
You got a napkin, you're tucking it in.
I had a bunch of napkins. It was gorgeous. So I'm eating this sub, and it's kind of embarrassing.
So you can bring food in, even if it's one of these places that has food and drinks and alcoholic beverages and stuff. You can bring food into those theaters, like Roosevelt Road and stuff.
Yeah. I saw The Irishman at, what's that theater called in Lincoln Park? It's like a nicer theater. It's like in a mall, or
is it the one over by Pequod's?
Century? Yeah, no, that's
on Diversey.
Is it Diversey?
On Diversey?
What's it called?
Is there Stan's Donuts on the corner?
I don't remember. But it's like
that's my point of reference for everything. I'm like, oh, is there Stan's Donuts on the corner? Yes, that's at the Century Mall on Diversey.
Yes, that's a nice theater.
Yeah, I used to go there with my girlfriend back in the day.
Oh, that's that old?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, it's that theater. The seats suck. They don't lean back or anything.
Okay.
I brought it into that theater. Okay. So they have like expensive food there. Anyway, so I'm eating this sub, and the lady behind me's like, "Damn, you didn't bring enough for all of us?"
Oh, so she was jealous. See, I'm worried about smells.
I know, me too. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was embarrassing.
Because I hate that on like the L. Like I'll be on the L or something, and there'll be some guy sitting across from me eating Taco Bell or something, gross. And the smell is disgusting. Yeah. So I can only, I'm thinking, man, if I'm in a movie theater, or the worst is like if you're on an airplane.
Oh, I wish I had it with me. I was going to show you my Listerine spray.
The worst. Oh, have you had the Listerine little lozenges at the vault?
Not as good. The spray's the best.
Oh no, I like that. Those they're Listerine.
Spray. That spray. Not have that.
But like you leave the airport in Vegas.
Yeah.
And some of those terminals, the only thing they've got in that terminal is like, there's that one terminal in Vegas where all they have is Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And so like you get on the plane and people are eating Taco Bell, and it's absolutely, the smell is disgusting.
It's gross. It makes me sick.
So I'm very conscious of that if I were to do that in a movie theater.
It definitely smelled.
Yeah.
But the lady behind me was thirsty to get some.
She's
like, "You didn't get enough for all of us?"
And you give her a bite?
I'm like, "Hey, do you want some?" She's like, nah. But it was delicious.
Did it enhance your movie experience?
It did, because I'm eating like good food. So like, but the problem is I should have got no onions. You're right. Because to be
onion smell, and then you're belching, and
it's kind of like when you don't want people to know you're in the bathroom.
Right. You want to have that kind of in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, so you come out like on the cell phone, like you just had a call for the last 17 minutes.
Right, you were
Oh, what's that, John?
Step into my office, Fonzie. Yeah.
No. I'm good.
Right.
Oh, sorry, I had to take a call.
Right.
Meanwhile, the bathroom's destroyed.
So you had a Potbelly with onions in the movie theater.
The normal.
With everything, yeah.
Yeah, and
that would be too messy for me.
But it was delicious. It was messy too.
And then the other thing is, it's a movie theater, so I'm gonna want popcorn because I'm just kind of conditioned that way.
Yeah.
I was telling my wife the other day, we went to some fusion.
Oh, fancy.
There's like a fusion. It's like half Asian, half Mexican fusion type restaurant.
Did they have aioli there?
And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't.
Which aioli?
Yeah,
what's aioli?
It's mayonnaise.
Fancy name for
mayonnaise. Yeah. It's more expensive mayonnaise.
Exactly.
And, you know, so they would have like bao buns, but they'd be filled with like El Pastor or something like that. And I'm like, I like my Chinese food to taste like Chinese food. I like my Mexican to taste like Mexican food. I don't want my Mexican-looking food to taste like Chinese food. I don't want my Chinese-looking food to taste like Mexican food. That shit throws me off.
Yeah.
So it would throw me off to be at this age. When I was 10, I didn't care and I wasn't buying. But now it would be odd for me to like be in a movie theater and have like a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Oh, you're classy now all of a sudden?
No, I'm just saying if I want a big thing of pop and I want popcorn, and that's pretty much.
How much butter do you put on the popcorn?
As much as I possibly can.
Do you? You know what I wish?
I will ask them for a water glass or a cup for water,
and you fill it with butter.
I'll put butter in that, so that I can continuously pour butter onto my popcorn while I'm in the movie theater.
I wish that I could get a thing of popcorn and say, "Can you fill it 1/8 up?" I could go over to the butter, then say, "Now fill it up another 1/8." Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be. It's too difficult. Last time I went to the theater, last time I went to the theater, I was seeing a Netflix. I saw the Dolomite movie, the Murphy Dolomite movie before it came out.
Yeah,
and you couldn't even order food at the counter. You had to go to a kiosk over here to order, to pick it up at the counter. Like, I go over to the counter like, let me get you got to order over there. Like, what? You've got like 10 stations here with cash registers, and you're telling me I've got to go order over there?
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you make one mistake, you have to start over.
It's like the Soup Nazi?
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah. I think I'm never going to buy food at the theater ever again after that experience. That's how delicious it was.
So you're always going to bring food in?
I think so.
I mean, if you can, why not? It's going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
You pay like $6 for a small pop and $6.75 for like a big gulp.
Yeah.
So you always end up getting the biggest one.
Well again,
now, the small popcorn is like $8 and the big super tub is like $9.
Yeah.
So you end up, and then, so you've spent $22 on pop and a.
Well, we've talked about this before. This is why I blame Burger King for any kind of weight gain. Because 2 for $6 Whoppers.
Burger King's fault.
Why would I pay $5.50 for one when I could get 2 for $6?
Well, that's true.
I don't get it.
I had a terrible experience at McDonald's the other day.
Oh.
Well, because I've been seeing the commercials for the billboards for the spicy McChicken 2 for $3.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. It looked like somebody ran over these sandwiches with a car. I don't know if before they brought them out, there's a guy they have like an assembly line. So guy puts the bread on, he puts the meat on, he puts the lettuce on, and then the last guy in the assembly line takes his hand and pushes the sandwich down and squishes it flat. And then wraps it up and sends it out to you, because that's what these sandwiches were.
Ugh.
The meat was thinner than my finger.
Yeah,
half the thickness of my finger was the meat. It was ridiculous.
I love the Burger King app though. That's all I use.
Yeah, well, I always check apps. I check apps. I check websites. I check the entertainment book. Everything. Everything.
Oh, that's what I want to bring up. So you sent me a Jersey Mike's, one of those. So they text you like, buy one sandwich, get one free.
They texted me 2 days in a row. Monday was double points.
Yeah.
Yesterday was buy one giant, get a giant.
Yeah. So but remember like last week or two, the day that the superintendent got fired.
Yes.
The cop superintendent.
Yeah, like a couple of weeks ago.
Because we saw 2 cops in there. I'm like, hey, you can be the new superintendent? Like, nah, man, nah. I don't want
not me.
Yeah, no, not me, man. But so Sludge and I went there, and we each got a giant. And do you ever go to the one by the NBC Tower?
Yeah, the one
we've been there before. Right?
Yeah, that's the one that I used to go to when I had
That's
a
the
job.
most expensive one, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
By far.
Yeah, because it's downtown.
Yeah. But the guy's like, that's fake.
That's the one that's right next to
Jersey
Jimmy
Mike's,
Jimmy John's,
and
a Taco Bell cantina,
and a Subway,
and a Taco Bell cantina.
But 3 sub places.
Yeah,
Subway, Jersey Mike's, and Jimmy John's all right next to each other.
Yeah,
and then there's a Taco Bell there,
and they're still all in business. So I guess there's enough for everybody. I guess.
And they all close early.
Yeah,
they all close like 6 o'clock or something.
So you both went there and got Giants.
So we got Giants, and the cop's like, you can eat all that, and we're like, yeah.
I ate a giant yesterday. I ate a whole giant.
Well, I ate the whole giant too, and it's
I felt
awful.
Like shit. I'm still full.
I was puking when I woke up the next day.
I felt awful. It was the only thing I ate all day yesterday, and I still felt bad today. And because usually I'll eat half.
Yeah.
Because I bought it on Monday.
Yeah.
And didn't eat it on Monday, so I had it on a Tuesday.
Oh.
Well, no, I bought it on. Well, I still had food left over from Sunday. From the Mexican restaurant I went to. So I still had an entire enchilada dinner that I had to eat.
I love how everything, and you're like me too. It's like I have right now some carbone in my refrigerator, some riccobettes, and that's it. Like I don't have like groceries.
No, you just have leftover fast food,
styrofoam containers and tinfoil.
Yeah.
with half meals that I didn't eat yet.
Yeah, I went all the way to the north side to get the Jersey Mike's because I had an entertainment coupon for buy one get one free.
And by the way, you're the last guy with that entertainment book.
Absolutely. They all look at me like I'm a cyclops.
How does one even get that entertainment book anymore? Because my grandma used to get it from like her
it used to be a church or charity
bunko
thing.
club. How do you get it?
I'll get you one.
But no, I want to know how. Tell the people how to get it.
You can go just go to entertainment. Just go to like entertainment.com or something or whatever. Go to Rakuten and click on entertainment, and then when you buy it, you'll get 10% cash back.
Eric Helton had a good question. Can you guys eat a sandwich without eating chips? The answer is no.
Oh, the answer for me is yes.
I mean, of course you could. In fact, I had Jimmy John's before you got here. Okay. With barbecue chips, of course.
Chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do with or without the chips because I'm black, so I have high blood pressure. So I'm trying to cut down on the salt a little bit. So I went all the way to the north side because I had the entertainment coupon for so it was buy one get one free. So I went on double points day, bought a giant, and got another free giant.
And while you're
talking, I got two giants and double points.
I want you to look up how many points you have right now too.
I already know it's 1,300 and something. The woman goes to me, "Dang, you got a lot of points. You don't want to use your points?" I'm like, "No, I'm saving them for a rainy day." She's like,
"You make me sick."
Do you do catering or something? Do you get catering packs? I'm like, "No, I just buy sandwiches." And my wife is like, well, "How many sandwiches can you get for that?" I'm like, "I think I can get 9 giants at this point for that."
Which is a disgusting amount.
18 regular sandwiches for that.
That's like, picture it this way. That's like if you get free car washes. That's like getting 500 free car washes. That's how hard it is to get 9 giants at Jersey Mike's.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you have to probably eat
and I still have my birthday sandwich. I haven't.
Ooh.
If you're in the email club, you get a free sandwich for your birthday that's good for a year and a drink.
Oh shit.
It's good for a year.
That guy downtown though, no.
Yeah, exactly.
We're getting this is what he said. Okay, that's what I was telling you. This is a scam. This is a scam. This is what he said. 2 black kids came in earlier and tried it.
Wow.
That's what he said. He's like 2 black kids. I'm like, well, actually, a black
See what
guy,
I have to deal with?
I know it's racism.
See what I have to deal with?
Meanwhile, you make the racist comment and we kicked off the podcast. So we both deal with racism.
Well, that's true, but I
at least I don't get racism at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I mean, I come in with a coupon and they're going to immediately think that I was like Xeroxing off coupons and before I came over.
To be fair, it's some disgusting group of text message you sent me, and then after it says, double points day, come on into Jersey Mike's. Because, like, you sent me the text.
Right.
I didn't hand it to him from the Jersey Mike's number. I showed him the text you sent me.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I were to do it, I could show... I could show the link of texts that have 40 Jersey Mike's texts, one after the other, 2 weeks after each, going, come on in for double points, come on in for triple points, whatever. I've even had people go, oh, you got the text? I'm like, yeah. So Jersey Mike's, I don't have a lot of problem with.
The one downtown, the guy he doesn't like anything. Now, he's like, I have the head of corporate in the back. She's gonna do it for you this one time, but that's it. What does that mean? That I'll do it for you this one time? You're gonna remember me when I come back?
And do you know how much money you're losing if I stop coming here?
Exactly.
Lots, you know, I like if I get treated like poorly at a bar, I'm like, that's a shame.
Well,
because I drink a lot. You're losing out on a lot of money.
Well, look at it this way. This is what I always say, okay? When you and I go to Jersey Mike's, we spend at least $19. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
a giant
is about that. Those giants are about $17 plus tax.
Okay, so $17. You know, I'm going there at least once a month, right?
Right.
So I'm for your store. I'm at least $204 a year, and just based on me eating there once a month, and I go there a lot more than that.
Unbeknownst to them, you sing the praises of Jersey Mike's to people every time you possibly can.
If Jersey Mike should sponsor this podcast, 1,000,000%.
So if you were to go in the opposite direction and say they screwed me, don't go there.
Yeah,
I mean that's even more money they're losing.
That's gonna hurt Jersey Mike's bad.
Now, when I went in there with this coupon to this store on the north side, she's like, "Is there a code?" I gave her the code number, and she's like, "Expired." I'm like, "It's not expired." I'm like, "Look, here it is, right here. It's not expired." He goes, "Can I see that?" So he took the phone, took it to the manager. The manager came out, rang it up. No problem.
Oh, okay, good.
No problem.
Not the one downtown, though.
Not the one downtown. This is on the north side.
Where on the north side?
On Broadway.
Oh, okay.
And then, so I drove from Hyde Park all the way to off of Belmont and Lakeshore Drive, Belmont and Broadway, so that I could get a free sandwich before the coupon expired at the end of the year. And then I did a bang bang and went down the street to Crisp, because I'm never up that way, and got Korean fried chicken.
Let's explain what a bang bang is. Now, that is when, of course, we learned this on Louis C.K.'s show. And the now disgraced
Louis C.K., yes. And if you stick around to the end of the SLOB Show, you will hear Louis C.K. and Robert Kelly discussing the bang bang. It's where you go to a restaurant, eat a meal.
A full meal,
and then go to another restaurant and eat another full meal.
For instance, right here where I live, there's a Carbone and a Riccobenni's right next to each other.
Right.
So you could get the Mother Clucker and you could get the King breaded steak sandwich.
And you put on Facebook last week, where should I go? Should I go to Carbone or should I go to Riccobenny's? And everybody's going Carbone, Riccobenny's, Carbone, Riccobenny's. And what was my reply?
Bang bang.
Bang bang. I'm going, what does he mean? Should I go to Carbone or Riccobenny's? That's not even a question. You go to Carbone and Riccobenny's.
Well, it's embarrassing.
Duh.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I've never done, and what Louis C.K. and Robert Kelly did on Louis was they actually did a physical bang bang where they sat down at the restaurant and ate meals.
He had a huge Indian meal and a huge meal at a diner.
I do bang bangs to go.
Oh yeah, me too.
I do bang bangs to go. So if you're, if you're doing it to go, then it absolutely. So I went and got. So here I am in my car. I sent you the picture of it.
Yeah.
I've got two giants, which are 16-inch sandwiches.
They're like in the those those brown
they don't
bags
even fit in the bag.
You know the brown bags you put your leaves in that you put in the front of the lawn. That's what it looked like.
I'll put it this way: every time I get a giant, my bag rips. I'm like, you guys got to get some better bags. Pick it up, rip, because the sandwich is so heavy. It's like you have a pair of shoes in the bag or something. That's how heavy it is.
That's a pro tip, right? Only the true slob knows that and this happens every time, the Jersey Mike's bag always rips.
Yes. And
always.
And it was, have you ever eaten half your Jersey Mike's?
Yeah.
You wrap it up and then you try and put it back into the little sleeve.
Yeah, it's tough.
The guy couldn't even get my sandwich into the sleeve in the first place. He couldn't even get the sandwich into the sleeve in the first place. The girl had to come over and like rewrap it and put it in. I was like, oh, I'm so glad to see you doing that. I'm glad I know I'm not the only one who can't do that. So I've got 2 huge Jersey Mike sandwiches, giants. Then I go 3 blocks down the street and get a dozen pieces of Korean fried chicken. And I'm texting Claire at work, come home soon, baby, bang, bang. Which to most people would mean, yeah, we're fucking when we get home. Come on, baby, bang, bang when we get home. No, for me it means she knows it means, oh, we got food. Ooh, bang, bang. Now I've got her saying very excite like Borat. So she's like, very excite.
That's disgusting.
Terrible.
Cut back to the young Roker when you were just a young boy. You know, when you were a real pervert. Like, can you imagine one day that when you say bang bang, that's what I would
to
mean. Your
yes.
wife?
To my wife.
And
yes.
then she's more excited about that than anything else.
What did you say to me last time? Like when you were young, you had condoms in your wallet, and now you have coupons or something like that. I mean, that sums my life up perfectly.
The best was I was out the other night with you and your wife, and you were talking about like if you lived in a condo or a house with like thin walls. You're like, we don't want the neighbors to hear us banging. And then she had a look on her face like, this doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, right. The neighbors would be going, must be his birthday. Don't worry, it'll stop in 5 minutes.
5? Oh, so going back to the Jersey Mike sub I ate. I woke up with the worst heartburn ever. And it was like half an hour before I had to get up for work, which made it even worse. And it was like the heartburn where it's like puke.
You had onions and stuff? Oh, so you're almost having like acid reflux.
Yeah. So that day,
I used to get that before I had my stomach surgery. I used to get acid reflux all the time. It was awful.
I don't get it that often, but this.
But when you do get it, it's bad.
So I was like sitting up against the wall, like this, like just trying to and just you're pounding water,
and that'll mess up. That will mess up your voice.
Yeah,
too. Because I used to get like my voice used to go out.
Yeah.
When I would get acid reflux.
And you can't even take heartburn medicine anymore because
they took all that stuff off the market. Right. Yeah.
So I'm sitting there pounding water, and I'm like, oh, and I have to wake up in half an hour. So that morning, I decided to go on an apple and banana diet.
What the fuck is that?
I just made it up.
Okay.
Because I read that apples and bananas don't give you heartburn.
Okay.
So after work that day, I went to Whole Foods, which is right next door to the radio station.
Right.
And I bought like some. By the way, I'm never buying stuff at Whole Foods again. Why would I pay like $7 for apples when they're like $2?
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
You get a discount at Whole Foods.
I know.
Okay.
It wasn't that good of a discount.
All right, well, it makes it regular prices. Makes it normal prices. But you do know different Whole Foods have different prices. That Whole Foods that you went to downtown is probably one of the most expensive Whole Foods in the city. The Whole Foods in Inglewood is cheaper than the Whole Foods in Hyde Park.
But that's on purpose. They have,
right, it's on purpose. Yeah. But I'm just saying, so it doesn't have to be that expensive.
So I bought apples and bananas.
Right.
Right. So the next day, I bring to work 2 apples and 2 bananas. And then I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. I'm on this new diet. I would say like by 9:30, I'm like, shit. I'm like, what am I going to get for lunch?
Starving. Yeah, exactly. Right.
So then I went to Kathy D's.
Yeah.
Our
great lunch spot.
A local sub spot.
Yes.
And I got another giant turkey sub and another heartburn attack.
Well, you tried. You tried. You made it for one meal. You tried. You put in the effort.
Yeah, it lasted like maybe from when I woke up until I left work, and that was it.
So, entertainment book.
Oh, yes. How do you get it?
So you can go to like entertainment.com, Google it. Yeah. Entertainment coupon book.
It's not like at bingo halls or something.
No, and you can just order it. And like now they're like really cheap because it's the end of it's like Christmas time. So they're really cheap. They're like $19.99 for the year.
Is it still awesome? Like you get 3 Subway subs for like $4?
It's awesome if you use it. Now, there used to be many more restaurants in there than there are in there now.
Yeah.
But like Popeyes is in there. And so like the Popeyes app will have, it's $26.99 now. They raised the price on it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's $24.99. $24.99 for 14 pieces, 2 sides, 7 biscuits, which is a great deal compared to what is on the board. Because what's on the board is like $37 or something.
Yeah.
But in the entertainment book, it's $19.99.
Damn.
So now,
saving $8, it sounds like to me.
So now it's like, I don't even want to go to the Popeyes by my house because the Popeyes by my house isn't included on it. It's like those Popeyes, the Popeyes off the Kennedy, you know, the ones I'm talking about off of like Fullerton
and how
stuff.
do they come up with that decision?
Who knows?
Oh, we don't. That's one of my biggest pet
Probably
peeves.
because some of them are independently owned and some of them are actual chains or something like. Who knows? I don't know how they come up with that.
Like the Vegas Jersey Mike's doesn't let you use the short points, which pisses me off.
Well, remember, in the airport, well, same thing. Like if you go to Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, the ones in like hotels.
Like I went to the Starbucks at the Lowe's across the street from the.
We don't participate.
We don't use that. I'm like,
remember when they were giving out those free cups?
You sure as hell taking my money like you're a Starbucks.
Remember the cups that you got for free?
Right.
I went in there like $2.
See,
they're not free at this one, but it pissed me off because remember you and I were in Las Vegas. We're in the Vegas airport. I was playing the Wheel of Fortune, and I kept borrowing $100 bills from you because. I was flushed. Gene.
Remember
the way it was working? I didn't want. I kept pulling out like the money that I would win.
Right.
So I put in 100. I pulled out 450 or whatever.
Yeah,
give me another 100.
You hit.
So
nice.
I won like a good amount of money, and I broke you off a little piece of it. I remember.
You did.
But remember, we were sitting there then eating Jersey Mike's on the slot machine.
That's true.
Waiting for the plane to come.
Waiting for the plane.
Yeah.
Waiting for a Southwest flight.
Yeah.
Big high rollers.
And remember, they wouldn't take. They're like, we don't do short points.
Right. Which is bullshit.
It is bullshit. Like, you know why? Because they don't want to. They'll take them, but they don't want to give you the free.
Did they do short points? Remember when we had Jersey Mike's
in New Jersey? They
in New
didn't do it
Jersey
either.
at the airport.
No,
they didn't do it either. Huh?
No. And that's
where Jersey Mike's is from. Duh, Jersey Mike's.
And in fact, every time I have enough to cash in, I purposely use it at the one downtown because
it's the most because
that fuck stick.
Oh, okay. And you're getting the most bang for your buck. If you're paying $1 extra per sandwich there, then it makes more sense to get it there.
It feels good to bust it out there.
Exactly. I mean, I'll drive to the one in Oak Lawn just because.
Oh, that's the best one.
Just because it's cheaper and they give you like more meat.
You know, the Jersey Mike's. The first one I went to was on the East Coast. They would go like this with the bacon, like 2 handfuls of bacon.
Right.
It was crazy.
See, I hate.
Now it's 4 slices.
Yeah. It's I don't like it when, because I think is it Subway, or it doesn't matter who it is, but it's like when it's literally the meat is like portioned off. It's like,
they all do.
It's like portioned, no, because Jersey Mike's they slice it.
Yeah, but they have
put it on.
No, I count.
No, they know how many slices.
I count it every time.
No, I know,
and it pisses me off the amount.
But I'm just saying, I'd rather have them slice me 4 slices and put it on.
Oh, than being in the little.
Have them take wax paper off.
Well, Jimmy John's does that. Subway does that. Yeah.
Because I'm going, it's like, weighing the lettuce. And that's why I always ask for like whatever you can get free on it. Tomatoes, lettuce. Yeah. I'm always like extra tomatoes, extra lettuce,
and
extra
why is that?
Onions. 1, because I can. 2, because it makes the sandwich bigger. And 3, I'm hoping that the lettuce and stuff will make me take a shit. It's the equivalent of like having a salad with it. It can't just be meat, cheese, mayonnaise, and bread.
No.
If I've got some lettuce and tomato on there, a nice little amount on there, then it's like having a salad with it.
Yeah, no.
So it's not. So it's not as bad. So yeah, you get the entertainment book, and you'll find 2 or 3 great restaurants that you'll end up using all the time.
Yeah.
95% of the coupons in that book I don't use. As a matter of fact, I gave the book to Claire the other day. I said, because it expires at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I said, thumb through it, because like they'll be like.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Well, no, there'll be like Dress Barn in there or some shit like that. I'm like, get that 50% off Dress Barn coupon in case you want to go get some underwear or some shit or whatever, or maybe Santa will bring you some. You end up using, you know, but it's good,
So
good for car washes.
all I'm hearing is Popeyes. That's the only thing that seems worth it.
Well, I've gotten my money back just from what I've saved on Popeyes. But there used to be McDonald's, Burger King. There used to be everything.
What were they, like $50 back in the day?
They were like $39.99,
maybe they were $100.
$49.99.
I remember
now you can get them for like $19.99.
Remember the coupons were like gold? They were beautiful, like nice looking coupons.
Oh, you had a membership card. And I haven't, and there's actually like sit down restaurants that you go, like steakhouses and stuff. But I haven't been to one of those on the coupon book. They used to
at Arby's. They used to have like awesome Arby's gift card coupons.
I found some Quizno bucks the other day at my house. Oh, you'll love this story. I used a Chipotle coupon.
I want to bring that up. It says right here, Old Chipotle. I want to bring that up. I couldn't remember what that meant. You told me that. Yeah.
I used a Chipotle coupon. 3 about a month ago.
Was it one of those like quarters?
No, it was a coupon on like really thick stock Chipotle coupon. It even had like a little
stamp
pepper stamped in it. And shit, you know what I mean? It was an absolute Chipotle coupon, and it was like, try our new salad bowls or burrito. And I had those when they first came, and those salad bowls came out in 2003.
So they're like, what do you mean new salad bowls?
And it says expires October 31st.
So it's a 16-year-old.
But there's no year on it.
Yeah.
So every year in like September or October, I'll go into Chipotle and I'll use one of those coupons.
How many do you have?
No problem. I think I finally used the last one.
So you have a pile of 16-year-old Chipotle coupons.
I still have some burrito coupons at home from Chipotle.
The old school burrito coupons.
They have like a foil wrapped burrito on them.
The ones that Rush Jorgensen gave you.
Probably. Yeah, somebody gave it to me as I was walking out the door being fired. Yeah, still have them. Still use them.